you are here, just notice the outer hips as you maintain the length of the spinal column. Nice, very carefully allow the hands to crawl over towards your right. Nice, even more, even more. And then allow yourself to fold down towards the right hip. That's a little bit of side body action. You're lengthening through the left side of your waist. A little bit of rotation as well as you allow the chest to drive down towards the right thigh. Beautiful. Take one more smooth breath. And then make your way back towards center. We'll switch sides. Crawl both hands over towards the left side. And then same thing that you did on the right. Fold down towards your left thigh. So very, very gentle side bending, a little bit of rotation as well. See if you can drive the right shoulder a little closer down towards the mat, towards the ground. Beautiful. Nice, one more. And then make your way back towards center. And then go ahead and switch orientations of the shin. So right shin closer towards your groin. Either left shin stacks on top or just left shin in front of the right. Nice, maintain a long spinal column. Crawl the fingertips forward, hinge at your hips any amount. The gentle forward bend, just noticing the outer hips. Nice. Take one more smooth breath, chest stays heavy. Nice, this time we'll switch it. Hands over to the right to start. Or wait, did we do the left side first? No. Yeah, let's do the left side first.
Oh, we switched her.
Nice. Same thing that you did before. Let's notice the gentle side body opening as you allow the chest to drive down. And then come back up towards center. We'll switch, crawl the hands over towards the right. Or if you do the other side, just transition. And then fold down towards the right thigh. Really nice. One more smooth breath. Beautiful. Go ahead and make your way back towards center. Nice. Release the legs out long in front of you, Dandasana staff pose. So as you sit up really, really tall, nice, bring your hands back behind you, and then point the fingertips out to about 3 and 9 o'clock. Nice. So right now you're already starting to feel the shoulder blades pinch together, so that's shoulder blade retraction. Now I want you to press into the ground, lift the chest up, simultaneously squeeze the shoulder blades together. So you're drawing the shoulder heads back, feeling the extent, rather the opening through the chest. At the same time, you're lightly digging the thigh bones down, your shins down, the heels down. Nice. And then long, long spine. Now one more smooth breath. Amazing. Make your way back towards center. We'll just do this one more time, release the tension. Nice. Continue to allow the fingertips to point out to 3 and 9 o'clock. Lift up through the chest, pull the shoulder heads back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. At the same time, keep your legs involved here. Feel the pelvis dig down, the sit bones dig down, the thigh bones, shins, heels. Beautiful. Come back towards center, and then go ahead and grab your block. As you go ahead and grab your block, we'll just play with some shoulder blade protraction and retraction. If you don't have a block available to you, a book will work as well, or you'll allow, or just like a water bottle in between your hands. So the narrow setting, if you're utilizing a water, the narrow setting, if you're utilizing a block, you can still stay seated. Yeah, nice. All right, so keep the torso fixed. You're not moving the torso with you as you do this. And then reach your arms out long in front of you. Nice. Go ahead and reach the arms as far forward as you can. So I want you to feel the upper back broaden. Yeah? And then exhale, suck the arms back in towards the shoulder socket. So you just experienced the shoulder blades squeezing together. Same action. Yeah, 2 more times just like this. Reach the arms forward. Keep the torso fixed. And then suck your arms back in towards your shoulder sockets. Nice. One more. Arms reach forward. And then pull the arms back in. Nice. Make your way back towards center. And set the block, water bottle book off to the side. Swing the legs out to one side and then transition to all fours, your tabletop position. So shoulders stack over the wrists, allow the hips to draw over the knees. Really nice. So just take inventory here, feel the low belly engaged. And then go ahead and reach the left palm forward, extend the right leg up and back in space behind you. Yep. Nice, so you'll have to widen through the right fingertips, dig down through the left shin. Firm up through the low belly, so ever so slightly drop the right hip in line with the left. Beautiful. Nice, take a big inhale breath, reach the opposite ends of the room. Nice, on your exhale, go crunch everything in. Draw your right knee towards your left elbow, tuck your chin in towards your chest. You got it, 2 more please. Inhale, reach and extend. Nice, exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee, chin to chest. Nice, 1 more, inhale, reach and extend. And then exhale, crunch it in. Nice. Inhale, reach and extend. You got it. Maintain your balance. Continue to hold. Now, can you drive the thumb up towards the ceiling? Drive your heel a little higher up while maintaining the firmness through your low belly. Nice. Maintain your balance. You got 1 more breath. And then set everything down. Come back to all fours. Nice. Reach down through the left palm. Right fingertips reach forward. Left leg extends up and back behind you. Nice, firm up through the low belly. So it's as if the navel's snapping towards the spine. Drop the left hip just a bit. Nice. Inhale, reach forward and back. And then exhale, crunch it in. Elbow to knee, chin to chest. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale, reach and extend. And then exhale, crunch it in. Nice breath. 1 more. Inhale, reach and extend. And then exhale, crunch it in. Nice. Inhale, reach and extend, static hold. Continue to drive your thumb up towards the ceiling. See if you can lift the left heel a little higher, all while maintaining the firmness through the low belly. Nice. 1 more smooth breath. Amazing. Set everything down, come back to all fours, your tabletop. Beautiful. Nice, so now we'll add some pelvic movement towards this. Inhale for your cow pose, drop your belly, raise your gaze. And then exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, roll the navel up and in. So tilt the torso, yeah. Nice, inhale for cow pose, belly drops. Sit bones lift up towards the sky, chest lifts. And then exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, round through the upper back. Beautiful, just a few more rounds like this on your own, matching breath to movement. Nice. You got it. Let's say about 2-ish more rounds here. Do your best to keep the arms straight. Yeah, and then drop the belly, lift the head up. Yes. 1 more. All right, wrap up the last round, neutral tabletop. And then go ahead and walk the palms, a giant palm print forward, flatten all the way down to your belly. All right, here we'll set up for Cobra Bhujangasana. So hands kind of near the nipple line, just behind the shoulders. Lift just your chest. So you got a little to no weight in your hands. Dig the tops of your feet so much that the kneecaps lift. And then exhale, slowly undo it. Keep your hands as is. Shalabhasana, locust variation. Lift your chest. Now lift your legs. Keep hugging the elbows in towards your rib cage. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you keep the collarbones broad. Exhale, slowly undo it. Next, begin to press your hips back towards your heels. So an almost child's pose, child's pose. And then begin to put pressure into all 10 finger pads. Tuck the toes, hips up and back. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So first stand out here, take a moment, bend one knee, bend the other. So you actively press the ground away from you. Just take this as a chance to take inventory of the backs of the legs, the arms, the shoulders. Nice. All right, so in your down dog, any amount of bend to your knees, keep the spinal column long, especially the upper back is rounding. Yeah, nice. All right, so some half salutations, but with a little bit of somatic movement here. Inhale, begin to set your gaze forward. And then exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands, come to the top of your mat. All right, so we are halfway lift. We'll have Shalabhasana arms. So sweep the palms back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, chest broad. Nice. Exhale, fold forward. Take a bend into your knees. Allow the head to drop down. All right, from here, keep the bend into your knees, vertebra by vertebra. Curl your chin in towards your chest. Rise all the way to standing. Head, neck, shoulders arrive last. Nice, then allow the arms to extend all the way up towards the ceiling. All right, awesome, upward facing salute. On your exhale, go back the way you came. Curl your chin in towards your chest. Keep the bend into your knees. Fold all the way down. Come towards Uttanasana. Your halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back behind you. Shoulder blades squeeze. And then exhale, curl everything down, fold down. Nice, 2 more times. Inhale, curl your chin in towards your chest. Rise all the way to standing. Then arms arrive last, reach them up. Then exhale, go back the way you came. Fold forward, curl in your chin. Vertebra by vertebra, round everything all the way down. Halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back behind you. And then exhale, curl everything down, fold forward. Nice, last time through. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling as you rise up vertebra by vertebra. Arms reach up and overhead last. Then exhale, fold forward, go back the way you came. Keep a bend into your knees. Allow the head to arrive last. Awesome. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, arms sweep back. Your Shalabhasana arms. And then exhale, fold forward. This time, step your hands back. Step back to a high plank. So high plank. Yeah, you got it. All right, take a big inhale breath. I want you to sustain your plank. Then exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, 2 more just like this. Inhale, glide forward. Crown of the head reaches forward as you arrive in your high plank. Keep the low belly engaged, front ribs in. Exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. 1 more, please. Inhale, glide forward. Crown of the head reaches forward. Press, press, press. Upper back engaged. Then with control, lower all the way down to your belly. Yep, all the way down. So set up for Cobra Bhujangasana once more. Lift just your chest as you untuck the toes. Feel the kneecaps lift. Yes, then exhale, undo it. So same Shalabhasana variation. Lift your chest. Keep your hands as is. Now lift your legs. So you got very, very little weight into your hands. Hug the elbows in towards your ribcage. Yes, you got it. And then exhale, slowly release. All right, begin to drive your hips back towards your heels. So an almost child's pose, child's pose. Feel the energy shift back. Then tuck the toes, roll the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a big inhale breath. Smooth exhale breath. All right, inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, feet to meet your hands, come to the top of your mat. Really nice. Halfway lift, sweep the palms back, locust arms. And then exhale, vertebra by vertebra, fold down. Keep a bend into your knees. Beautiful. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, vertebra by vertebra, rise all the way up, upward facing salute. Nice. Exhale, fold forward, go back the way you came. Really nice. Okay, halfway lift, sweep the palms back behind you, so find your locust variation. Chest stays lifted. Amazing. Then exhale, hands flat to the mat, step back, high plank once more. Nice, take a big inhale breath, hold your plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. All right, this time different, Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders. Allow the palms to be flat on the ground. Yep, keep lifting up through your chest. Nice. You can keep the palms flat or you can interlace your hands as you'd like. We're going towards a forearm plank. So take a big inhale, gaze forward. And then on your exhale, curl your chin in towards your chest, vertebra by vertebra. Lift the rib cage, lift the belly, lift the hips, lift the thighs. Either come to your knees or tuck the toes, lift the knees, the shins, come to your forearm plank. Nice. So 1 long line of energy from the heels all the way out through the crown of your head. And then prevent your shoulders from collapsing as the head drops. So gaze in between the thumbs. Yeah, you got 1 more big breath. Then with control, lower knees, thighs, hips. Return back to your Sphinx. Nice smooth inhale breath, chest broad, gaze forward. And then exhale, lower the forehead down, transition back, downward facing dog as you're ready. Nice. All right, take a smooth inhale, breath, fill it up. Smooth exhale, breath, let it go. All right, inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, feet to meet your hands, come to the top of your mat. Really nice. Halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back. And then exhale, fold down, curl everything down. Nice, hands towards the mat, you got it. Sun salutations, inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Curl everything up, rise all the way up, arms reach. Different this time, draw your hands towards your heart and then release your hands to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Beautiful, inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, press firmly through both feet. And then exhale, fold forward, bend into your knees, curl everything down as you go. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. Arms sweep back, you got it. This time, hands flat to the mat. Step your right foot back. Nice, keep the right knee elevated. Then you'll rise up to a high lunge, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. So lift up and out of your waist. Yep, and then arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep a nice 90-degree lunge to the left knee. So go ahead and scoot your left foot forward a bit. Yep, and then allow the hips, feet to be hip width distance. Beautiful. All right, so as you come in towards this high lunge, reach up and out. Feel both sides of the waist long. So it's almost as if you're wearing a corset, lace that up really tightly. Amazing. Then exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back, high plank. Nice. From your high plank, shift forward, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga or lower all the way down. Nice, full inhale, up dog, cobra or locust, untuck the toes. And then exhale, draw the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Shift the hips up and back. Awesome, inhale, right leg extends up and back behind you. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Beautiful, you'll rise up to a high lunge, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Arms reach and extend. Nice, so come back to that corset visual. Lift up, reach up. So arms reach, yeah, you got it. And this time I want you to draw hands towards heart center. So keep the lunge into your right knee, lift up. Nice, listen carefully. You're going to twist over to your right, but the left elbow will stay hovering. So as you come in towards this high lunge, start to twist, but use your low belly strength to keep the trunk lifted off of your right thigh, yeah? Nice. So draw the right shoulder up and back in space. So notice you're not getting as deep of a twist because you don't have the leverage with your left elbow to your right thigh. And firmly extend through the left hip. So keep the left heel stacked over the left toes. You got it. Nice. One more breath. And then gently release both hands, frame your right foot. Nice. Begin to step forward towards the top of your mat on your exhale. Nice. Halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back. Nice, then exhale, fold forward, curl everything down. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend both knees, rise all the way up, vertebra by vertebra, arms reach. And then drive both palms towards heart center. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Nice, inhale, arms extend all the way up, upward facing salute. And then exhale, bend your knees, curl everything down, fold forward. Amazing, halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back. And then exhale, hands flat, step your left foot back. Keep the left knee elevated, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. So feet about hip width distance as you lift the torso all the way up and overhead. Yeah, especially if you feel a little wobbly, you got it. Nice, so continue to reach up through both the ring, the middle finger. Yep. Amazing, exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back, high plank. Nice, inhale, rock forward, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga or lower all the way. Nice, you're always welcome to skip this too. Yeah, full inhale in your back bend. And full exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. All right, inhale, left leg extends. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Nice. Rise up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. So your crescent lunge. Yeah, keep both standing legs nice and engaged. 90-degree lunge through the left knee. Fully extend through the right hip. Arms extend up. Beautiful. As you're ready, draw both hands towards your sternum. Nice. Lengthen through the spinal column like you did on the other side. Twist to your left, but right elbow hovers. Yep. So you're using your low belly strength. Visualize the navel. It's really, really touching the spine. That's how engaged your low belly is. Left shoulder up and back in space. Yeah, you got it. One more breath. And then hands flat to the mat. Frame your left foot. Step forward to the top on your exhale. Beautiful. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Arms sweep back. And then exhale, deepen the fold, curl everything down. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Press firmly through both feet. Arms reach. Yeah, you got it. And then slide both palms towards heart center. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up. Gaze up. And then exhale, bend into your knees. Curl everything down. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Nice. Halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back. Nice. Exhale, hands flat. Step the right foot back. Keep the right knee lifted. Once more, high lunge, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Arms reach and extend. Really nice. So maintain the shape of your legs. This time you'll take an open arm twist to the right. So extend the right palm forward. Left fingertips reach towards the back of your mat. So right palm forward, left fingertips towards the back. Oh. Yep. Yeah, so you're broadening through the torso and chest. You got one long line of energy from right fingertip to left fingertip. Yeah, and then keep the torso fixed. So shoulders over. Yep, you got it. And then reach, reach, reach. Yep, you got it. One more breath. And then inhale, arms extend all the way up. Exhale, hands flat towards the mat. Step back. You have an optional vinyasa from here, or you can just transition straight to a downward facing dog. Yeah, full inhale in your back bend. Be sure to untuck your toes. And then exhale, draw the hips up and back. Uddha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg extends. So right leg extends first. And then rock forward towards a one-legged plank. So shift the shoulders over your wrists. Keep the right leg lifted. Yeah. And then draw your knee towards your nose. So round through the upper back, mid back, press, press, press. Look forward. Right foot in between your hands. Rise up to a high lunge, crescent lunge. That was really assertive. Continue to lift up and out. And then once more, you'll draw both hands towards heart center. As you draw both hands towards heart center, once more, lengthen, twist on over to your right, but let the left elbow stay hovering. So again, you're using your low belly strength. Squeeze the inner thighs. So feel as if somebody were hugging your outer hips towards the inner. Keep the pubic bone lifting. Really nice. With control, go ahead and set your left palm down towards the mat. Extend your right fingertips all the way up. So open arm twist. You got it. Next. Actively press the ground away from you. A lot. All right. Go ahead and look at your left hand. So as you look at your left hand, I want you to walk it a big palm print forward in front of you. Nice. Go ahead and shift weight forward into the right foot. Keep the bend into your right knee. Now I'm going to ask you to lift your left leg up. Yep. So you're coming into your first standing balance, revolved half moon. You can always tent up through the fingertips. Alternatively, if you need a block or a water bottle underneath your left palm, go for that. Yeah. And then while you are here, actively press the ground away from you. So keep the right shoulder up and back. So your left hand acts as leverage. So feel the entire left outer hip, left glute working to lift your left leg. And then with control, everything forward towards the top of your mat, left foot to meet the right palm down. Really nice. Halfway lift, sweep the palms back behind you. And then exhale, fold forward, curl everything down. We got the other side. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Press firmly through both feet, vertebra by vertebra, rise all the way up. Nice, slide both palms towards heart center. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Awesome. Inhale, arms extend all the way up, Urdhva. And then exhale, curl your chin in towards your chest. Keep the bend into your knees, fold down. Halfway lift, Shalabhasana, arms sweep back. And then exhale, hands flat. Step your left foot back. Keep the left knee elevated. Rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge, arms reach and extend. Beautiful. Same alignment as you did so other side. This time you got an open arm twist to the left. Left palm forward, right fingertips extend back. Yep. So feel as if somebody's pulling both wrists to opposite ends of the room. And then instead of leaning the torso forward, keep it fixed over the hips. Yeah. Nice. So a little bit of rotation through the upper back. And then arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. High lunge. Exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back. You have a vinyasa here if you want it. You're always welcome to skip these two. Yeah. Coming towards your back bend. Untuck the toes. Protect your low back. Exhale, draw the hips up and back. Retuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Nice. All right. Left leg up and back behind you. Nice. Level up the hips. Shift forward. One-legged plank. Kick the back wall away from you. Low belly stays firm. You got it. Now draw your knee towards your nose. Round through the upper back, mid back. Press, press, press. Look forward. Left foot in between your hands. Beautiful. High lunge. Crescent lunge once more. Arms extend all the way up. All right. From here, drive both hands towards heart center. Same thing. Keep the low belly engaged. Twist to your left. Right elbow hovers just above the right thigh. Yeah. I know it's tempting to want to create that connection, but keep the low belly engaged here. Yeah. One more breath. With control, release your right palm down to the mat. Left fingertips extend all the way up. Beautiful. Nice. So you're keeping the right hip extended. So see how high his heel is up over the toes. That's how engaged your right leg is. Yeah. And then from here, continue to press left shoulder up and back in space a little more. All right, go ahead and look at your right hand. Scoot the right palm forward, a giant palm print forward. Now, start to bend to your left knee deeply, shift more weight. Then, lift the right leg all the way up, revolves half moon. So left palm is still reaching. Yep, you're still in that twist. Yep, you got it. Nice. So left hamstring, left glute, left outer hip, that's working to lift, rather the right, instead of left, I meant right. That's working to lift the right leg. And as he's pressing down through the right palm, that's giving him leverage to draw the left shoulder further up and back in space. Yeah. You got one more smooth breath. Stay with it in really nice balance. And then exhale everything towards the top of your mat. Fold forward, release. Beautiful. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, arms sweep back. And then exhale, curl everything down. Keep the bend into your knees. Nice. Feet about hips width distance apart, or feet about as close as comfortable to touch. Sit down low. Utkatasana, fierce pose, chair pose. So as you draw the hips down and back, visualize you're drawing the seat into a chair behind you. Arms extend all the way up. Nice. Keep both sides of the waist really, really long here. And then take a peek at your feet. Can you see all 10 toes? If not, shift your hips a little further down and back. What this is not sticking the bum all the way out. Draw the hip points towards your bottom ribs. Now you got one more breath. And then press firmly through both feet, rise all the way to standing. There's a back bend here if you want it. And then exhale, palms towards heart center. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Nice, once more. Sit down low, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend both knees, continue to draw the seat back, 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 back. Beautiful. And then this time, lower the hips. Come towards Navasana, boat pose. So you'll balance on the sit bones. And then allow the feet to be on the ground. Or you can elevate the shins. Yep. As you elevate the shins or you have the feet on the ground, lean back far enough you feel your low belly engaged. So both sides of the waist stay long. Notice the upper back isn't rounding. Lift, lift, lift. You got it. So feet can hang out on the ground as you need. Yep. Next, chest stays lifted. Amazing. And you can always support the hamstrings by holding them. Nice. Continue to breathe here. You got 3, 2, and then 1. Crossfit your ankles. Bring your hands forward. Step back. Vinyasa here or hips up and back. Straight to a down dog is my preferred choice. Yeah, full inhale into your back bend. And full exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a big inhale, breath, fill it up. Smooth exhale, breath, let it go. One more deep inhale. And smooth exhale. Awesome. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Once more, you'll rise up high lunge, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge, arms reach and extend. Nice, so you've been here before, very, very familiar with this pose. And then, like you did before, left palm down, reach the right fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice, continue to press, press, press. Now transition towards side plank to your left. Scoot the left palm forward. And then rock on over to the baby toe edge of your left foot. Yeah. This time I'll have you bring your right foot to stagger in front of or behind your left foot. Amazing. So a little bit of proprioception here. So notice how he's sticking his butt out. Allow the hips to be nice and level. Really nice. So continue to press, lift up. Yeah. Nice. All right, from here, you're gonna have to root down through the right foot. So you can flatten through the right foot as you'd like. Nice. Go ahead and reach the right arm forward, tricep frames your ear. And then begin to bend your elbow towards your chest. Draw your left knee to meet it. Yep, you got it, you got it, you got it. Awesome, we'll do this one more time. Reach and extend. And then exhale, bend your right elbow, bend your left knee, draw it towards your chest. Nice. Inhale, reach and extend. Come back towards your plank. Nice. Now go ahead and lower to the left knee. Come to a supported side plank here. Yep. Go ahead and lift your right leg. Amazing. Now keep the hips nice and lifted. Yep, you got it. So angle this foot out towards me. Yep. Beautiful. Now, as you lift the right leg, bend your right knee, heel towards your butt. Stay here, or you'll take your right hand, grab a hold of your foot. Amazing. So continue to keep the hips lifted. Yep, so you really have to press into your palm. Yep. Nice, so you supported Kapinjalasana. Take one more big breath. And then undo the hold of your foot if you've got it. Transition back to all fours, then downward facing dog as you're ready. From here, you can rock forward towards a high plank, take a vinyasa, or just skip it, stay in down dog. Nice, full inhale for your back bend. And full exhale, shift the hips up and back, Udho Mukha Svanasana. Nice, smooth inhale, breath, fill it up. And smooth exhale, breath, let it go. Move it. Inhale, left leg up and back. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Nice, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Nice. Keep both legs nice and engaged. Keep the lunge into your left knee. Then with control, float the right palm down, left fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Right palm down, left fingertips up. So right palm to the mat. Yep, so like we just did. Yeah, you got it. So continue to press the ground away from you, left shoulder further back. Then transition towards side plank, Vashisthasana all the way towards the right. Right palm has to scoot forward, wrist past the shoulder. Yep, and as you rock on over to the baby toe edge of your right foot, allow the left foot to stagger. Yeah, so either in front of or behind. Keep the hips lifted. Really nice. All right, from here, you'll have to flatten down through the top foot, your left foot. Amazing. Reach the right palm forward. Rather, the left palm forward, my apologies. Nice. Go ahead and bend your elbow towards your chest. Draw your right knee to meet that elbow. Beautiful. Nice, one more, please. Reach and extend. You did this on all fours, just a different plane. And then exhale, crunch it in. Elbow to knee, chin to chest. Yes. Nice. Inhale, reach and extend. Nice. Then with control, set the right knee down. Yeah. So now you're in a supported side plank, so you can angle the right foot back. You might have to keep that plank. All right. And then with your left foot, either keep it down or elevate the left leg. Yeah. From here, you'll bend your left knee, heel towards your glute. This is option one. Otherwise, option two, you'll sweep the left palm back behind you, grab a hold of your foot. So kick into your hand. Allow the hips to shift forward, front ribs draw out. So this is your supported partridge, Kapinjalasana. Take one more big breath wherever you are. And then gently release the hold of your foot, transition back to all fours to start. Downward facing dog, or you've got a vinyasa from the down dog as you're ready. Nice. Up dog, cobra, or locust. Exhale, draw the hips up and back. Uddha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a big inhale, breath, fill it up. Smooth exhale, breath, let it go. One more deep inhale. And smooth exhale. Nice. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, feet to meet your hands, top of your mat. Beautiful. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, arms sweep back. Nice. Then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. All right, just a little bit of standing stuff. Vertebra by vertebra, bend the knees, rise all the way up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. But this time I'll have you bring your hands towards your hips. Nice. So as you bring your hands towards your hips, root down through the left foot. Draw the right knee towards your chest. Yeah, then externally rotate at your right hip. Draw the right knee out towards the right side of the room. Then manually assist the placement of your right sole towards the left inseam of your leg. So tree pose, Vrikshasana. Nice. So stand firm through the left leg and keep the torso fixed over the hips. Beautiful. Nice. See if you can track the right knee a little further back behind you. Now you have the option to hang out here or reach the arms all the way up and overhead. As you maintain your balance, stay. Or if you want to add a balance challenge, you'll take your right hand, grab a hold of your left wrist. Reach all the way up, tip on over towards your right. Shorten through the right side of your waist, lengthen through the left. Nice. All at the same time, maintain your balance, stand firm through the left leg. Beautiful. One more breath. Transition back towards center. Release the arms, hands back towards your hips. Draw the right knee back towards your chest. Awesome. Keep the right knee lifted. Listen. Draw your right heel towards your right glute. So you're just sweeping the foot back. So it's almost like dancer's pose without using your hands. One more, please. Draw the right knee back in towards your chest. And then sweep the right heel towards your right glute. Nice. Keep the torso fixed. Inhale, right knee back towards your chest. Now, either stay or kick the right leg forward. Yeah, so without rounding your back. Beautiful. Nice. With your right leg forward, reach the left palm forward. See if you can grab a hold of your big toe. Or perhaps grab a hold of your foot. Keep the knee bent, hold onto your shin. Nice. Right palm sweeps back behind you. Revolved hand to big toe pose. Really nice. One more smooth breath. And then with control, everything releases. Come back towards standing. Really nice. Shake it out. How are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, great. We got one more side.
Yeah.
All right. So stand tall. Shift weight into the right foot, left knee towards your chest, hands to your hips. Beautiful. Externally rotate at the left hip. Manually assist the placement of your left sole towards the right inseam. So tree pose, Vrikshasana. Now hands can stay towards your hips or reach the arms all the way up. If you added the side bend, this time you'll take your left hand, grab a hold of your right wrist, reach up, tip towards your left. Nice. So if you're adding the side bend, you're shortening through the left side of your waist, elongating through the right. All at the same time, standing firm through the right leg. And if you fall out of it, not a big deal. Just come back into it when you're ready. Yeah. You got one more big breath. And then with control, come back towards center. Keep the left knee elevated. Hands return back to your hip as they were elevated. Awesome. Knee towards your chest. Then, like you did on the other side, track your left heel towards your left glute. Stand firm through the right leg. Nice. One more. Draw the left knee back towards your chest. And then curl it. Draw your heel towards your glute. Amazing. Go ahead and reach the left knee back towards your chest. Now you have the option to stay here or kick the left leg out fully. See if you can draw the right palm forward. Stay, or perhaps you grab a hold of your shin, the thigh, or maybe it's the big toe you're holding onto. But if it's not happening, don't force it. As best as you can, both sides of the waist long. Now you got one more breath. Perhaps you're rotating, reaching the left palm back. And then transition back towards center, everything towards the round. This time you'll fold forward. Uttanasana. Nice halfway lift, Ardha. Arms sweep back, your Shalabhasana. Arms. And then exhale, hands flat, step back. Optional and final vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Full inhale, up dog, cobra, locust. Exhale, draw the hips up and back, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, breath, fill it up. Smooth exhale, breath, let it go. One more, please, big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. All right, inhale, right leg up and back. And then exhale, come to a pigeon. So you'll create a number 7 towards the top of your mat. Lower the left knee down, then lower the right shin down. Okay, really nice. All right, so just go ahead and support your pelvis. Yeah, see that the weight is even. You can always stay lifted with your palms underneath the chest, or you can add the forward bend, crawl the hands forward, lower down to your forearms, blocks underneath forearms, all the way down to your forearms. And then release any control that you might have of the head, neck, shoulders. How does this feel? Okay, cool. So what I don't want to see is that all the weight is collapsed over towards the right hip. If that's the case, then I would suggest a seated figure 4, where you're coming to a seat, right ankle up and over the left thigh, or a reclined figure 4. Basically this shape, but you're just on your back. Nice. Just continue to decelerate, slow down the breath. All right, we'll start to add on just a bit here. So lift your chest, stay on your forearms if you're not already there. All right, now look at your right knee. Go ahead and angle your left forearm, grab a hold of your right knee. Yep, and then reach your right palm all the way out towards the right, tent up through the fingertips. So as you put pressure into your finger pads, lift your chest. Yep, and then reach the right shoulder back, gaze past the right shoulder. Nice. So press through the right palm even more. So scoot it back towards the plant. Yeah, even more, even more, even more. Press the ground away from you. Yep. Lift your chest a little higher. Yes. All right. Now you have the option to stay here, or option 1, right hand towards your sacrum. Option 2, you'll take your right hand towards the left hip crease. Find a half bind. Right shoulder a little further up and back in space. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. One more smooth breath wherever you are. And then release the right palm down. Rise all the way up. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Right leg up and back, shake it out. 3-legged dog. Then downward facing dog when it beats away. All right, we'll do the other side. Left leg extends up and back. And then exhale, pigeon on the left. So once more, you'll create a number 7 towards the top of your mat. Lower the right knee down, lower the left shin down. Nice. Even out the weight in your hips. So just notice if this side feels a little less open, you might be taking a seated or reclined version. That's totally okay. And when you feel ready, you can add the forward bend as you'd like. Just release any control that you have of the head, neck, shoulders. And deepen the breath even more. So notice the breath cadence where it is at this current moment in time. Release any control that you have of the head, neck, shoulders. Just allow everything to be heavy. There's 2 more big breaths here. Go ahead and lift the chest, come to your forearms if you're not already there. We'll switch sides. So angle your right forearm in, grab a hold of your left knee. So right forearm to left knee, yep, and then reach the left palm all the way out towards the left. So yeah, so this will be the first layer. Yep, as you press the ground away from you, lift the chest, so gaze past your left shoulder. This is layer 1. Option 2, you'll bring your left hand towards the sacrum. Or option 3, you'll snake it all the way around towards your right hip crease. Wherever you are, left shoulder draws up and back in space. You're using the right palm as leverage to pull the left knee just a bit. Nice. And then as you're ready, undo it. Come back towards center. Nice. Rise up to both palms. Tuck the right toes. Lift your right knee. Left leg draws up and back in space. Shake it out. Three-legged dog. Beautiful downward facing dog when you're ready. Nice. Inhale, glide forward. Coming towards a high plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Beautiful. One back bend here on our belly. We'll set up for Dhanurasana bow pose. So draw both. So let's come all the way down to your belly first. All right. So bend both knees, draw both heels towards your glutes. All right. This is option 1. You can stay here, just play with this. Option 2, you'll take your hands, grab a hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. Next, squeeze through the inner thighs, take a deep inhale, and then use the exhale, kick and lift. Nice. Nice. Now the knees have a tendency to splay out. Can you squeeze them in? At the same time, pull the shoulder heads back, lift. You got one more breath. And then undo it. Keep the knees where they are, keep the knees bent rather, release your grip. And then switch the knees from left, or switch the ankles, my apologies, from left to right, right to left. So you release out your low back. Okay, you can do that too. Crisscross them. Yeah, switch them from left to right. So that's back and forth. Yeah. All right, and then release your feet back on the mat. And then just flip over onto your back like a pancake, so your head will still face the top of your mat. Okay, well, one more back bend here of your choice. This can look like bridge pose or the Dhanurasana wheel. You got forearm wheel in your practice, that works as well. If you are completely gassed, you can just hang out on your back. You're going towards wheel, hands farther away than you think you need, feet farther away than you think you need. So bring your, so out towards the mat, yeah. High up, hands even wider, even wider, even wider. Yep. Now, lift. Even more. We will work on this. You got it. Nice. One more deep, full rounds of breath. Feel the heart space lift up. And then with control, lower upper back, mid back, low back. Really nice. Feet as wide as your mat and allow the knees to cave in. And take a round of breath, neutralize. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale. All right, keep your feet as wide as the mat. Allow both knees to cascade over towards the left. So you're creating 2 number 7s here. You got a little bit of spinal rotation. Stay here if this feels okay. Otherwise, you'll take your left ankle, hook it up and over your right knee. Beautiful. Right arm draws up and out. Up and out. Yeah. You gaze past the right shoulder if that's cool with your neck. And just allow the upper torso to be heavy as you continue to feel the front left hip get a little bit of a stretch. Rather, front right hip, my apologies. Wonderful. You got one more smooth breath. If you got your ankle hooked, go ahead and unhook it. And then transition back towards center. Beautiful. We'll switch. So both knees fall over towards the right. 2 number 7s. Stay or right ankle up and over the left knee. Right arm draws up and out like a, or rather left arm draws up and out like a wing. Keep the upper torso heavy and just notice. If this supine twist variation is not working for your body, that's totally okay. Any other variation that works for you, such as knees stacking on top of each other. And just feel the twist of the rinse through the low back, mid back, upper back as you allow the upper body to be really heavy. Take one more deep full round of breath here. And then unhook your ankle if it's hooked. Make your way back towards center. And then Ananda Balasana, happy baby is how we'll close this. Both knees towards your armpits. Then slide them to the outsides of your ribcage. So instead of lifting the sacrum off of the ground, keep it in contact with the mat. Yep, and then first start to grab from behind your hamstrings. And then track the knees to the outsides of your ribcage. Nice, you can rock it out from left, right, right, left. Give this low back a massage. So stay here if this works for you, or you can grab a little higher up your legs. So that is lower down your legs, yeah. All right, round of lions breath, so stick your tongue out on the exhale here. Take a big inhale breath. Stick out your tongue, exhale. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze all the muscles in your face as you draw your forehead to your knees. Okay, sip in a little more air here. Make yourself a tight, tight little ball. Beautiful. On your exhale, release to your final posture. Shavasana, corpse pose, arms out, legs out, everything really, really heavy. Okay. So this posture is a meditative state. Allow yourself the time, the space to rest, to be still. And some days I personally prefer a seated meditation, so that is something that is also around as well. But wherever you are, just maintain a sense of heaviness through the body that's in contact with the mat. Continue to focus on the breath and feel as if it is the most interesting thing in the world right now. When Shavasana is over, I will guide you out. So just take these next few moments to rest, to be still. When it's time, I'll let you know. So please enjoy. So this meditative state is meant to be as a time and place, a context for you to take inventory, just to notice. Feel what it's like to stay resting, to be heavy. Notice those sensations. If your body's telling you to stay resting, stay resting. But if you're ready to reawaken, draw some life back into the fingers, toes, if you give them a wiggle and a shake. And rock your head on its axis from left, right, right, left a few times. And then in your own time, arms extend all the way up and overhead. Give yourself a nice big old full body stretch. And then as you're ready, transition over to your favorite side supported fetal posture, utilizing your bicep as a pillow. And just take a moment, acknowledge the effort that it took to come here. So thank yourself for taking time out of your day to be here in your body. With your opposite palm, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Yeah, maintain a softness in the gaze or allow the eyes to stay closed. Hands will arrive towards heart center. Anjali Mudra, your heart seal. And thank you all for sharing your practice, your energy, your breath, your presence, allowing me the honor to guide practice. And together we draw the thumbs to third eye center, lift the chin up just a little higher. And it's here where we acknowledge our mutual love and respect for each other, for this practice, for this community. Thumbs to the lips, sealing the breath. And finally, thumbs back to the heart where we feel our heartbeat, and this reminds us that our hearts beat the same, our blood course is the same. At the end of the day, we're one and the same. It is also from this place that we bow forward to each other with love and with gratitude. So to each of you, I bow very humbly too. Namaste.
Thanks, Jessica.
You got it. Thanks to Mike for modeling. This is my cat, Gia.
Thank you.
She is very loud. She's very vocal. Thanks for practicing.
Yeah, thank you.
Your body feels nice and open, a little more open and stuff like that. And as always, if you're in a position to donate, much appreciated. Otherwise, see you another time. Let me know if you have any requests as always.
Have a good night.
Yeah, hi Greta.
Bye.
How's it going?